Good morning. It's Friday. Yay, Friday. Okay, so I'm taking a break from studying. I took a nap, still finishing a paper that's due in a few hours, but I just really wanted to get this out. Actually, the paper, it's about critical race theory and conflict theory, and I don't know if he knows what those are, but you can look it up. You're more than willing able to put it in Google and look those up, but basically, I have to write about those two theories along with applying the ethical principle that social workers challenge injustice. And the two things that I have to look up for the main sources are the letter from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s 1963 letter from Birmingham jail. He says that we know through painful experience that freedom is never voluntarily given by the oppressor. It is demanded by the oppressed. I'm not going to tell you what I wrote about because you'll see it published. I'm in the works of getting all of my academic work published, but I'm going to strategically release it according to the demand, so supply and demand. I'm looking forward to today. I set up a couple meetings with potential investors that are wanting to buy my trademark or be heavily involved, and I think that's really awesome. If I've spoken with you in the last couple weeks or couple months, you know what I'm talking about, and I'm not going to say what it is because you have the ability to go on Amazon and check it out. You'll see it if you do the preview, but if you purchase my book and then show me how it affected you and show me your favorite poem and we'll talk about it, you could be a part of it. And yeah, I'm going to leave it at that because it's up to you to be the investigator and the person who pursues knowledge. I can't just give you everything. You have to do things for yourself, and I know that my funding is in huge jeopardy. I'm not going to school next semester unless I get $19,000 in less than 2.5 months. We're on week 4, the week of 15 weeks plus a final, so 16 weeks. So less than 16 weeks is pretty crucial. So I'm focusing on school. My head is in the books. I am not really doing anything else other than going to dog parks with my pup prints, taking care of Tinkerbell, and getting my work done. I'm an Uber driver on the side. That's not enough. I have unemployment stuff. That's not enough either. So I'm going out there in the community, meeting with city managers, talking about city planning, talking with politicians, working with grassroots people, and heavy investors. And these people are talking about gold. So I like gold. Now they do. And you'll see what I'm talking about if you look at my book. So, excited about the meeting, excited about this weekend. I'm going to be writing a 15-page paper on homelessness and mental health. That's what I've been working on for the last, I'd say 8 years in nonprofit work. So I'm really excited about working that. Part of the assignment also of that class is the social work policy class is to interview a congressperson or somebody in office. So my hope is to talk to hopefully our someone in Congress. I have all the backing by USC. I've been going to the Sol Price School of Public Policy. I went to their mixer, their kickoff, and met some really influential people. And I am in the earshot of really great, wonderful people who are all part of the Trojan family. And they're saying, I need to introduce you to this person, introduce you to this person. So I'm working on it. And it's really exciting. I never thought I'd be really involved in politics because when I think of politics, I think of really politically charged statements, political correctness. But in terms of what political correctness means, it's just that term in general is you don't want to offend anybody. But come on, everybody's going to get offended by something. Like look at Trump, look at Carson, look at Hillary Clinton, look at all these people. In politics, of course, they're going to get grilled, some more than others, and as they should. If they're going to be in a public sector, they should be able to answer our questions and answer them honestly and have nothing to hide. I don't like secrets. If you're going to read my book, you'll know that I've been holding a lot of secrets in for a long time, but in terms of how I expressed them was different according to the context that I was living in. Well, the context that we're living in today is so intense. The range of political candidates and running for office is so diverse, and it's great. There's a woman in there. There's a lot of independents and, Democratic, Republicans everywhere. So it's really interesting. And the youth of our times they're caring about our politics, because, man, they're going to be taking care of us. We're going to be taking care of each other. So politics, the word politics doesn't freak me out anymore. Now I'm dressing up every day, and it makes a difference. Like, my hair's on point. This is Tinkerbell. And, you know, wear lipstick when I want to, but then it gets in the way because I get on my nose and my chin and it looks silly, but whatever. You gotta deal with you know, little mistakes and hiccups, and the way that you gracefully figure out what to do in terms of adapting to, you know, different contexts and people. You know, just be authentic, be real, and just tell them what you really think and feel, and how this is going to affect you and your children. So, friends, loved ones, you know, I'm looking for investors, and I'm not saying, oh, thousands of dollars, because obviously it's going to help, but hey, $5 goes a long way. $5 to me, I'm rich, because I had 12 cents literally in my account for 4 days. I don't know if you ever live like that, and then, you know, hoping that your Uber money will come soon, and it did. And thankful to all my cousins who were there for me and helped me get home to help save some of my documents, and talk to my friends and family. That was awesome. So, you know, what goes around comes around. The more good you put out there, the better it is for everybody and for yourself. It feels good when you help. All these endorphins are going, your cortisol levels are low. I mean, we can talk about the biology, but that's at another time. It's really early, but I think about those things all the time. So, you know, it's such a challenge to really fight for your education, and it's crazy because I've been growing up in public school systems all through college, and then I worked nonprofit. So I was in AmeriCorps. I was on the poverty level. I was on food stamps, and there's nothing wrong with food stamps. It was only an aid. When I was working, I made less than $10,000. My wage into dollars per hour was less than $7. I think it was $6.32 or something like that, crazy. But they did have an educational stipend, which paid for like 70% of one of my loans, which is great. I was on Medi-Cal, I was healthy, so it didn't really make that difference, a big of a difference. And then when I got my tax return, I actually put a down payment and bought my first car. And then a few months after that, I was able to buy a scooter. So, I mean, you really have to see where every penny goes. I remember growing up in San Francisco and being like, I got 2 cents. I got 2 cents in my bank account. You know, my parents were helping me a little bit with rent, but I didn't want to ask them for too much. I was living with my sister, and we had a great time because, you know, we're on food stamps. I got $200 a month for food, and that doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're actually meal planning and buying fresh food, like grains, and really, you know, being really effective with your money, like Sasha and I, we ate like steak, and we made sushi. We made really good corn dogs and Vietnamese spring rolls. Like, it was great. And that was for 2 people. And we had money left over that rolled over to the next month. So we ate well, we were healthy, and my sister now, I'm so proud of her. She's en route to becoming a registered dietitian. She loves what she's doing, and I'm so proud of her. And we all have these life lessons to be learned. I remember just having people around me complain about how much money they're making, and I'm like, you don't really want to complain around me because I'm stressed, but you know what, go ahead. I'm used to it. Right now, at this point, I don't want to hear it because I've been struggling so much, and negativity and complaining only goes so far. If you keep ruminating in the same cycles, then it's just like, go handle your business. I can't stand when people are like, oh, what's your work-life balance? And, you know, I'm making so much less money than everybody else. Well, first of all, stop complaining about it. Second of all, stop comparing yourself to everybody else. When you find your true bliss and, like, find your purpose and whatever you're doing, you're going to be so much happier. I have so many friends that are doing what they truly love, and they're so happy, and it's so great to be connecting with them. So if you're hearing this, and you know who I'm talking about. So thank you for sharing your things, and I look forward to working with you guys in the future, like very soon. So yeah, I'm going to be doing an open mic in Sacramento in a couple weeks, and I'm very excited. I'm kind of scared because I'm probably doing it solo, which I've never done that before. But it's exciting because it's a way to promote my book, to promote the value systems that I believe in, and it's a way to just get to know more people. I've been meeting such awesome people every day, and it's such a blessing to be part of this new life that I'm living. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, she never was like this before. Well, if you knew me in college, this is exactly how it was like. Now I just have different circumstances, which I feel great about, and I wish the best for everybody that's always been involved in my life to some extent, and or a lot. So I'm thankful for all the kind words that you people have been emailing me and texting me and calling me, especially all the new friends. I look forward to seeing you soon. So I'm going to be doing a book tour, and it's probably going to start in the summertime because I need to get through this semester, but it might start soon depending on how this investment meeting goes today and the other ones that I've set up after that. So we'll see what happens come May, because May is the third semester and that's the $19,000 mark. So I do not want to pull any more loans out. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the student debt and the interest. So if you really want to be part of my trademark, look at my book, buy my book, send me a picture of you and the poem title or whatever you want in the book that's beyond what's the preview, and tell me how you feel and how you want to be a part of it, what you want to do in your life, and how this can benefit you. Because I want real people, authentic people that are aware of their secrets, aware of how they've grown, and show me, because I know that we're all trying to do something great, but if you really can impact the world in a positive way, like, I'd love for us to work together. So that's it. We're at about almost 12 minutes. I want to end off on a wonderful note. This is Prince. Prince, come here. So he likes to stretch. He's a yoga doggy. Front stretch. Oh, and then there's Tinkerbell. She gets a little jealous because I give Prince a lot of attention, but she doesn't listen so much because she's pretty independent. But it's Prince. Say bye, Prince. Okay, have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.